Hey guys, Warsfared here. Just a quick video I want to start off. I want to take a look at my regular base and take a look at some of the pros and cons of this very common, not a war base, but just a trophy base. So I'm under attack live right now by a guy using a Go Wipe deck, or Go Wipe army build. As you know, I know a lot of you know what this is, Golem, Pekkas, and especially with the Pekka event going on, you're probably going to see many of these attacks. So he's going to drop off a heal spell right away. Just try to get these Pekkas inside the wall. Very smart of him. Here comes the wall breakers, trying to get them through to the third layer, but my wizard tower is going to get rid of those right on the money. So as you can see, his king is going all the way around. The object of this base is that there are 4 major compartments. He just took out the first one. There's the second, third, fourth, and then there's the center. He is funneling very well into the center, and if he can get those Pekkas into the middle, this could possibly be a 3-star. Now you see I have my Expos set up in the middle, and they're going to work on that Archer Queen. He's going to rage the Archer Queen, which many of you don't know. When a hero is raged, it causes the defense it is attacking to switch targets. I don't know why Supercell has made it that way, but it just is. So as you can see, I have one Expo still alive, picking off some of those wizards. And the queen is locked onto the town hall. That is really the only negative to this base, is that the center compartment where my town hall, my expos, and my dark elixir storage is, an archer queen and wizards can attack it. If maybe I made that compartment a little wider, that's what you see in a lot of anti 2-star war bases, the town hall. You must take out all the other buildings before the troops start to come in, unless you were to use a jump spell or an earthquake spell. But as you can see here, as this attack starts to wrap up, I held him off. He's going to look at around a 65% 2-star, and he only took about 100,000 gold and 200,000 elixir, which I'm very happy with, considering I'm pretty high on elixir right now. So, we'll see this guy start to wrap up, and in a couple seconds it'll let me go back to my base, and I can attack for you guys. Okay guys, we're back, and we're ready to get into a live attack here. I have my army trained up. My Archer King is under an upgrade at the moment, but my King has 25 minutes to go. We are actually going to request some ground troops here. We have ground and EQ, please. And as soon as we get those troops, I can gem that King for you guys. As you see, I have 12,000 gems right now. I bought the $100 offer. I want to be able to use that towards the channel to gem some troops for you guys and show some buildings, and show a lot of new things, because I'm about to go to Town Hall 10 soon, and I want to make a couple videos on the order of upgrades for Town Hall 10, because some of you players out there who have just reached a new Town Hall, such as 9 or 10, and do not know what to upgrade first, considering war weight, that is what I would like to hope to make a video on to help out your clan the most. But for right now, I'm going to wait until I can get some troops, and then try to get into a live attack. This is the army I've been using a little bit right now, especially with the Pekka event going on. I have 4 Pekkas, 4 healers, and the rest are wizards and the scatter wall breakers. I need an earthquake spell here, and any ground troops are fine. As long as I can get an EQ spell, that would be great, and we can get into attack. So I'm just going to show a replay with this attack while we're waiting. So this attack is a 2-star strategy. Here's one that I did a couple days ago. You're going to EQ spell the walls out wherever you want to come in from. And you see I start off with a king and 1 Pekka to be the first tank. I immediately bring in some wizards to clear out surrounding buildings to create the funnel, and my healers start to come in ASAP. I rage my king pretty early, 12% into the battle I'm already raging, and that's okay. It doesn't matter when you rage your king, but you want to try to get your troops into the town hall. See, that's the problem with a lot of people these days. They don't understand when to use their spells and their ability. It was 22% into the battle, and I already used all of my spells. How many of you guys do that? I bet a lot of you just wait until there's lots of troops left. The idea of spells is to hit as many troops as possible. This was a good example of how I ripped through the core of this base. Now, with only 1 healer left and basically just a couple Pekkas, this is probably going to end up being just a 2-star once I get around 50%, and then I usually finish up the battle right there. But the main idea is, especially without an archer queen, you don't need to take the clan castle troops out. The idea is getting the wizards into the middle. If you don't take out clan castle troops, Pekkas are not good against air troops. Obviously, they cannot hit air. The barbarian king cannot hit air. And with all bombs, like we just saw, and traps going off, they're going to be taken out very quickly unless you can take out a dragon or the balloons and what have you in the clan castle. However, this was just a decent attack I showed you, just to show you the basics of this kind of attack strategy, and we're going to try to get into a live attack right here. So we got a Pekka and a giant from Mike Fish, and I'm waiting on an EQ from him. Mike Fish is a distinguished player in the clan. He always has some good attacks. We can check out one of his war attacks right here. He has a new Town Hall 10. He just got it about a couple weeks ago. And here he is going with an attack strategy I like with the Valkyries. The Valkyrie attack is one that I use in war all the time, and I'm going to hope to make a video on that in the next couple of days. When my queen is finished upgrading, I will be back in wars, and I can show you guys that Valkyrie attack, pros and cons, as well as when and how to use it on what bases. So he's going to start with 2 golems right here, and you can see that is a single target Inferno Tower, so that is going to shred that golem almost immediately. Both Inferno Towers are single target. You guys can tell that by, see how there's 1 flaming circle there and 1 right there. Once it locks onto a golem or a troop with heavy hit points like that, it's going to shred them. But he used Valkyries because they can get into the middle, take out many buildings at once, and look at that rage spell. Bring bowlers in here, raging them right past the town hall. You've got the king circling at the bottom. No queen. If he had a queen, this attack would have been a 3-star. As you can see, he has some maxed out level 5 Valkyries plunging through those walls. They're getting rid of an archer tower farm over here. You've got a couple wizards cleaning up around the bottom, and that barbarian king does not have the rage left, but with 64%, this is looking like a 3-star. I know what it is. You guys probably saw it. It is going to be a 90% because of no archer queen. If he did have the archer queen, and because of this, the quality of this attack, it would have been a 100% 3-star on the #1 player in war. Right now, our Town Hall 11s are out of war, so I can't show you many of those attacks for players that are Town Hall 11 and are looking to use bowlers and miners. We have some players that can show you how to do that. King Sully, Kick. Yeah, we have a lot of people that can actually show you the correct way to attack, and I'm going to be showing that pretty soon as well. So this attack's going to wrap up. There was no archer queen, so like predicted, a 90% is going to be that's it for this attack, and it will end right here after that last Valkyrie gets a shot. Crisp out. So he has an archer left, going to try to pick off another percent, but we can put it on ×4. I don't even think it's going to be able to take out the gold storage. Nope. So that's going to be it. 90% 2-star. Great attack. Let's see. Did we get an earthquake spell? Still no earthquake spell. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to make this a shorter video because I know no one likes to sit around watching a 10-minute video, but we're we're approaching 9 minutes 57 seconds. We just hit the 10-minute mark. Alright, so I'm going to talk a little bit until I can get an EQ spell. What do you guys want to see out of the channel? I know I've said this my first 4 videos and so, but I want to know. Are we looking for attacks? Are you guys looking for base build? I know I got a comment on my last video asking for a time-lapse base build, and I want to know what town halls you guys want to see. I have a second account. It is called Mini Ferret. He is a Town Hall 7 going to Town Hall 8 because I have just recently maxed out that account. But I also have some clan members who are good and are willing to show some replays of their attacks and maybe put my base out there and have them attack me live. Whatever you guys want to see, I'm willing to do it. I mean, I don't know, some of you lower guys out there, maybe Town Hall 5s and below, I don't know how much content of that I can give you. I think you guys are just going to have to wait to reach Town Hall 7 and so before we have some good attackers that can show you the right way to do things at your Town Hall level. Remember, I made this channel to help people out. I don't need to become a huge YouTuber. I mean, that would be great. The more people, the better. But I'm looking to put some attack strategies out here, some base builds, and some real good quality content. Alright, we'll be right back when we get an earthquake spell. Hey guys, we're back here now. We just got an earthquake spell from Buffalo. Thank you, Buffalo. Buffalo is an esteemed member of our clan. He is one of 3 accounts, the Donald Mossy Buffalo. There's a Town Hall 10 in there, Town Hall 9, and a Town Hall 8. So if you guys are looking for some Town Hall 8 content, I'm willing to show some of those videos, some replays, and even some bases that they have used. But we got an earthquake spell, so we're going to hop right into a live battle. And I'm going to be right back when I find a base to attack. Okay guys, we're back. This is a Town Hall 10. I would normally not attack a base such as this, but with 4,000 Dark Elixir, and it's a very open base that Pekkas can roam and get some Elixir and gold out of there, I am going to take this one. So this is not how my attack strategy would normally go, but I'm going to use these earthquake spells to get the most value, taking out 2 layers of walls. And we're going to start by bringing a Pekka in there, immediately funneling with some wizards. Already throwing some wall breakers under there. Got a Pekka in the clan castle, healers, more wizards pushing into the center, and that's going to be our first rage spell right there. Going to drop the archers just behind. Going to heal right there. And 15%. We have a multi-target Inferno Tower going now. So that is going to be very strong against wizards, Valkyries, but against troops such as Pekka's, where a single target Inferno Tower would be more valuable, this is a good base to attack. So you can see my wizards are starting to get shredded. We've about 30%. We didn't even get that much loot, but I was going for the Dark Elixir here. You see I got about 2,000. I have 18k. Almost up to 20k, and when we get to 100,000 Dark Elixir, folks, we're going to try to get this Archer Queen to level 20. Now, this was a terrible attack, as you can see, but my healers are keeping a few of those Pekkas alive. They just took out the Barbarian King just about. There it goes. 37%. This is going to wrap up as a 0-star, most likely. Unless these Pekkas can stay alive, which it looks like they're doing well. So, 40%, we'll see. Keeping it going. That's a max Pekka right there. That blue one with 2 swords, max Pekka. Look, 1 shot, it just took out the King's stand. 43%, the healers are done, and they're going after a wall, and that's going to be the end of the raid just about. So, a little bit of a small haul to take back home to the base. We took home 300,000 elixir and 2.5k dark elixir. We lost 22 trophies, but that's okay. I have not pushed in a while, folks. I'm trying to get up there soon, maybe make a push back to Champions League. I've been up there before, but I want to make it there for you guys just to show you the struggle that a push can be. It's a lot harder than it looks. Once you get up here, you're facing every town hall is higher than you. I don't see many town hall 9s anymore, to be honest. And when I do, they're 50,000 loot. No one wants to see 50,000 loot. But what I'm going to do is put another one of these armies in here. I'm going to let it sit here for a second. There are 3 armies there. The top one is my war. The second one is for the Pekka event currently. And the third is the Queen Pop I showed yesterday. Comment down below, armies 1, 2, or 3. What do you want to see some replays of? I can 3-star with the first army on almost any Town Hall 9 base. However, it's expensive. That's why I use it. Save it for war. You guys need to know that. It's not about the loot and war, it's about helping your clan out. That's why our clan is level 10 now. We have reached level 10 clan. If you guys are interested in joining, look us up. Cousin's Revenge. We need some strong town hall 8s right now. We're slacking. But that's going to be it for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next clash.